about now? Testing one, two. Test one, two.
Hi, Edward. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. Excited to be here.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I got the audio on. I'm just double checking.
Bringing back the memories, huh, tonight?
Yeah, you sure are.
Testing one, two. Test one, two. Do you hear?
Well, I don't hear anything.
Go back, refresh your page. Lou said that he saw it. Online?
How's it going?
I don't hear anything. I close my browser and go for it.
You guys trying to get the live going?
Lou says that he sees it.
On the YouTube?
Yeah, see, look.
Wait.
Oh, is that on live, Lou, or just? Oh, is it because it says private right there?
So did the kids do this like in their after school?
I got some pictures. The kids took all of those.
Hello,
We
testing
have
one,
plenty
two.
more
Test
Are all
one,
the
two.
kids going to be here? All
Most
12?
of them are
Test,
going to be
test,
here.
one,
I think
two.
at least 8 are here.
Oh, I hear you.
Okay.
And I'm Estefania, an activity specialist, and we will be your host today.
Again, thank you all for coming. We appreciate you being here. This event is to showcase our amazing week at Yellowstone National Park. Last year, August 5th actually, we found ourselves on a plane to Yellowstone National Park. If you would have asked me if I would have seen myself at Yellowstone, or if you would have asked the kids what Yellowstone even was, they probably wouldn't even know. But now if you ask them what hazing or perfuming means, and they have an answer for you, which is crazy.
But before we get into that quest, let's get to know more about the Boys and Girls Club, the organization that made all of this possible.
So here at Boys and Girls Club, what we try to do is make sure you guys are academically successful, but also having a great time through these 4 years. We offer a lot of things like field trips, scholarships, career preparation, and many other after-school programs like broadcasting, chess, and gaming club. I like to say that it's many clubs just within one club. And through Boys and Girls Club, we were able to find two amazing people, Alicia and Peter, who gave us this amazing opportunity to even go to Yellowstone.
It was through Alicia and Peter that they met Katie Fast. Katie Fast works at Yellowstone Forever, a program designed to challenge youth to step out of their comfort zone and do and see things they never thought it was possible. Their mission is to protect and preserve Yellowstone by giving many students the opportunity to learn more about Mother Nature.
Another amazing person that we were able to meet through this adventure was Abby. As we remember, Abby was our amazing tour guide, chaperone, educator. She took care of all of us. She, crazy enough, adapted to us, our crazy, and she took care of each and every one of my kids, which I'm super grateful for. We couldn't honestly have asked for a better tour guide. And so through our events, this week adventure, we were able to take pictures and record, and which is what we created our movie about. So now, we don't have enough time to show the 2-hour movie film, but I hope you guys do enjoy this 10-minute video recap of our time at Yellowstone. How you doing? What y'all doing? I'm really bad at recording. Where you going?
Well, let's say we're going to Yellowstone.
What are you gonna do
I'm
then?
going to Cancun, man. I'm going to Cancun.
Hi. Where are you going? Are you excited to go to Yellowstone?
Yeah.
What are you more excited for? Surf. Where are you going?
Yellowstone National Park.
Where are you headed to? Where's your flight going?
I haven't got a clue. I'm just kidding you.
Okay.
Welcome to the vlog. Here we got Brandon.
We got Sebastian here. We outside.
How was the trip, Gio?
Amazing. I just got very dizzy.
Really? Was that it? Were you scared or were you?
Nah, it was pretty cool.
I'm always like that. Every time I'm landing in a plane, I start holding on for dear life, blasting music in my ears and trying not to
My
cry.
ears kept on hurting, so.
We got 2 hours bus ride.
Yes, sir. To our cabins. Hello.
I liked my flight to New York.
Serena and Brandon stuff.
Welcome y'all to Bozeman. We're gonna head to Albertsons to get your food because food is good. Put your seatbelts on anytime the bus is moving.
How's the pizza? Looking alright? Good? It's home run in, so I don't know.
single day at those cabins, the kids were ready. They documented their time at Yellowstone and created the movie that is called Our Quest Through Yellowstone National Park, which you will get more info here.
So the movie actually includes the interview portion of the post Yellowstone trip. So I guess you're gonna have to watch it to see if we like it or not. But I want to give you a sneak peek of what our club members thought, and so we want to go ahead and do a quick panel Q&A to hear more from them.
So if you can go ahead, the students, like 4 students that went on the trip, could come up and just be seated right there.
So that would be
Yes,
Sebastian,
you.
Janelle, Mommy, and we can get some other chairs here for the Q&A.
Voluntoed.
Alright, but before we get to the students, let's go ahead and hear about Joanna's experience. She definitely did. So what did you think about the trip, Joanna?
I was looking up to be one of the chaperones that went. Honestly, one in a lifetime experience. I never thought I was gonna be at Yellowstone, honestly. Never probably even heard of it, to be honest. And yeah, it wasn't on my bucket list, but I'm so thankful that I was able to go.
What was your favorite memory?
My favorite memory was actually our cabins were really cool. They weren't too far apart from each other, so the guys had their cabins and the girls had theirs. And so it was crazy because it was almost, I can describe it as a Scooby-Doo moment, where the guys would come in through one door, the girls would come in through the other. And so there was this night after, I remember, I believe Taylor came in to give us a wolf demonstration. The guys had touched, I think it was wolf fur or something. And so after that, something happened with them. I have no idea Yellowstone did something to my students because after that, they were chasing our other chaperone, Eddie, through the cabin with crickets. They were like, Eddie, we're coming for you. Eddie, we're coming for you. And so it was the best moment because I would see one student coming in from one side, Eddie was running from this side, and then all of a sudden Eddie was right here. And it was crazy. It was amazing. The kids honestly enjoyed just being outside and not having Wi-Fi, honestly. It was almost perfect enough that there was no service there because there was not one moment where they were sitting down. These kids were up at 2 in the morning playing hide and seek, and then they would wake up at 5 to go hiking, and I was like, what is wrong with you guys? And so honestly, the kids were the life of the party.
Now, I heard what happened on like day 2. You wanna tell us about that?
Don't laugh. So, actually, on day 2 of Yellowstone, I fell. I twisted my right ankle, and so unfortunately, I wasn't able to do much of the hiking, but I still had a great time. Honestly, I hiked as much as I could. I saw as much as I could. Abby, our tour guide, was honestly amazing. She made sure I was being included while our kids were being safe. And so overall, I am forever thankful. I need to go back and do a redo because I still have a lot of things to see at Yellowstone. Thanks for asking.
Thank you so much. Now we're gonna go ahead and hear from some of our club members.
Alrighty. And we'll do brief questions. You guys can go ahead and I'll answer the question. How would you describe your first time seeing Yellowstone?
It was my second time seeing it.
Oh, okay, awesome. So maybe what did you see this time that you probably didn't see
This
the
time,
first time?
I got to see we got to hike, actually, and I never hiked the first time I went, so I really enjoyed hiking, seeing the waterfalls and all the animals and the plants and just the view without no buildings and lights. I would have to agree with you, Ani, like, seeing, like, just all the views and, like, the mountaintops with, like, no, like, street lights or anything. It was honestly, like, a breathtaking experience. Like, you can actually look up and see the stars, and I personally thought
you know, being out there,
Okay.
I felt like I was one with nature. With nature. When we went on our, what was it? The guy, what was that guy?
Jim?
Yeah.
The bear?
With the bear. Jim had an inspirational speech, very inspirational. The bear. Wow. And then when we met the wolves, we saw the wolves from the telescope, chasing Eddie with a cricket, you know. We were outside, and for clarification, we were outside, and I was playing with rocks for some reason because I was bored, and Gio conveniently was with me, and I found a cricket, and I picked it up, and was like, Eddie, look what I found, and started chasing him out because he would stop running from me every time I got close to him. Started chasing me.
I'll say like being able to see like the bices and the deers and the wildfires all the time, like my favorite part. And having the on the bed maze, being able to experience there.
Yeah, which
We
leads
had
me to my question of what was your favorite memory?
Oh, my favorite memory would be when we were all bored, like we were done with the hiking and all that, and we had to what we were doing, and we were like, that was it. So we were just like, oh, it
Yeah.
started getting dark, so we all just went outside, started playing hide and seek, and that was the time when all the boys thought it was a good idea to hide underneath, I think, their cabin, right? Or on the roof.
Oh, yeah.
No, not. Well, yeah,
No,
yeah.
Paul,
Oh my God, yes.
I helped Paul get on the roof.
Paul found the ladder and he got on the roof of one of the cabins
I
and
helped
he
Paul
hid
get on
us
the roof.
there. But it was getting late, so all the boys thought it was a good idea to hide underneath their cabin because there was like a little like shed under there. And they got scared because something like big fell and they all ran out and they didn't want to play no more. My favorite experience was when, cause like right by our cabins there was like a big old like lake, or like sorry, like a river right there, and we just like started going down like this mountain and just trying to like just at least swim or be in this lake, and it was personally like really fun. We did lose some people. That was the wrong way, but we made it.
Hey. My favorite memory would probably be when Eddie got scared in the middle of the night and Eddie slept on the top bunk of me and Gio's room because he would not sleep in his room because he was afraid to go to sleep.
Joanna,
No,
that's
'cause I heard a
the first night too.
noise.
We all
And I don't know what it
He
was.
keeps claiming that this noise he heard that no one else but him heard.
I have a confession to
I think
make.
he's schizophrenic.
You had to sleep with you.
Eddie, listen, we'll get there. So, because our cabins were kind of far away, and we were honestly on a mountain, there was no lights, it was completely pitch black. So the boys were like, we're going to sleep, and we're like, okay, bye. And so the girls started playing Truth or Dare. So actually, Jaylani was the one that screamed out the window, and I guess
No,
Eddie
that was
heard
Maya.
it.
That was Maya.
And so he was panicking. He's like, hey guys, did you hear that scream? What was happening? And so from that moment on, Eddie started sleeping in the same cabin as the boys. And from that,
We kept telling him it was like some little
yeah,
kid.
and this is the first time we're actually telling him this.
He refused
Sorry,
to go to
Eddie.
sleep. Yeah, that was my favorite memory, him being afraid to go to sleep.
That was only one time.
I don't know, it lasted a while.
My favorite memory was like either going up the mountain from the river. Like it was like we didn't take the pathway, but we took the actual mountain, and it was just like a disaster. Everybody was going through it.
Some like
Like
underground.
we almost all fell down the mountain. It was very bad.
They literally, instead of following the path that they took
They
back
went
up,
straight up.
they thought it'd be a great idea to go straight up.
And I was holding like a whole bunch of like souvenirs, so it was like I was just relying on my feet. I wasn't like using like my hands or anything to get up the mountain. So I almost died.
We were like struggling. It was it was like pretty hard because like it was steep, and we're trying to go up, and it was honestly really difficult. But I had so much fun.
Too.
Oh, and cactuses. You had to be careful of those.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of cactuses. Dead crickets.
Yeah, I was like a mother freaking cactus stuff out of the kids one day because I think, was it Gio that fell?
No, Brandon kicked it.
Someone kicked something and someone fell on it. I don't know. Okay. Do you guys have any questions for them?
But was it cloudy every night, or did you get a chance to see the stars?
Oh, we got to see the stars
What was
every
it?
night.
What was it that day we were in
There
the
was
boys' cabin?
UFOs. There was UFOs.
There was some like flashing light that kept going over our cabin in the middle of the night, and we were just convinced ourselves that it was a UFO. But I
Satellite.
think what it actually was a constellation.
That's probably a satellite.
Satellite telling us.
Maybe a satellite. I don't know. I don't even remember. To be honest. Something like that.
Most nights it was
Nailed it.
cloudy. Cloudy. It was just like it was really like you can see the stars and everything. The last night, most of us stood up and we just were on the porch looking at the stars.
To like 4 o'clock in the morning.
So
Oh
what
my
was
God, yes. I forgot.
what was the best
Dancing,
meal you
playing
had, and
games,
what was
buying
the worst?
What was what? Sorry, what was the question?
For food, what was the best meal you had, and what was the worst
The
meal you
worst
had?
meal was the rice.
Right.
The worst was the rice.
Right.
That was not edible. Joanna put some rice in
I mean,
it.
what?
And it was disastrous.
It went the other way. You gotta go to the trash.
Let's just say I made rice pudding that day.
That's Maya's favorite rice pudding.
Not that one.
So did you eat pizzas every night, or?
No, it would be different. Like there was chicken tenders one night. Then there was pizza. I think it was hot dogs another
Yeah,
night.
What was your favorite meal that I made? Chicken tenders. I agree.
Chicken tenders were
Yeah.
Defrosted chicken.
I can't
I
relate.
can't
Most
speak to
days
that
I
one.
kind of ate salad because since I'm a picky eater, I don't like most foods. I had to have a salad, but I liked it because Joanna made it for me.
So for each of you, what was the scariest thing that happened?
Besides the
When we heard
besides the
wolves-
crickets.
When we heard the wolves
Crickets
near our
don't
When
house.
we left, coming from the wolf den, there was a was it a bison?
Yeah.
Oh,
There was
yeah,
a bison.
like
There was a bison on the path that we went to go
like
back.
40
So
steps away
Abby
from us.
pulls out like her bear spray, and she was like ready. Locked in
She's like,
the
"Be
whole
careful."
time.
Like this far away.
it was like
It was
40,
it was fairly close.
like
Yeah.
30
We had to be
steps
very
away from us.
quiet because we made too much noise. It might have started tweaking. I think it was a tweaker. And we obviously we were safe in the end. She didn't have to use the spray or anything, but she was ready. When we got back, we tried to convince Joanna. We got attacked. But besides that, I think that was probably the scariest moment because I knew it was gonna happen.
Other scary moments?
Oh, well, we did a lot of pranks on each other. So, like this one time, we tried convincing a couple of the boys. I know it was Daniel, Brandon, and then I don't know who else. But that Joanna got bit by a snake taking out the trash. And they ran so quick to our cabin. It was so funny.
And then the next day I twisted my ankle. And it was, oh my God.
How did it feel without Wi-Fi? I mean, did you miss it, or was it like? Okay.
I couldn't listen to music while on the hikes. I was in distress. But when I got back to the cabin, we had Wi-Fi, so it was fine.
Well, I gotta go.
Yes, but
Hey, hi guys, hi. So, why is it important for students like yourselves to grow up in the inner city, right? To go out to places like that. Why do you think that it's important to conserve places like that, right? That's a national park, right? So it's protected. But why is it important to have those places for you guys to be able to go to when you live in this city, especially? But like, why do you think it's important?
I think it's important because we always have to remember that there was a life before technology and all that. Life happens in front of your eyes now. The screen is technology. Connections with actual friends and families, the deeper connection with each other exists, and you don't really need technology for this. I would agree. Like for like most of my life, I just like been living in Chicago, and I don't really go out into like the wilderness like I did to Yellowstone. And it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity to just like sit back, relax, and like not be in front of a screen all day. Just have fun with friends, with that people that you actually enjoy their company, and it's just like it makes you be grateful for life and just appreciate everyone around you.
We consider that a total success.
I really liked that we got to experience nature as, being in Chicago. Like seriously though, we don't really get to experience like any form of mountains here. Like stuff like that doesn't exist here. We have to go.
Some people here probably never had seen a mountain before.
Yeah, we have to usually go like very far out to see anything like that. And it was just nice to be able to be in an open planed area. And in Yellowstone, like the sky is so much clearer there compared to here because we have a lot many more factories and stuff like that here that that produces clouds. So it's just nice to see an area compared to where we are usually through most of our life.
Yeah.
I think it's important because it helps you like get into your like natural state, and you can like be around others, know what you're going to do without Wi-Fi and stuff like that, and just learn how to be like a human, basically.
Did you learn, does it help you relax to be in a state of nature like that?
Of course. It's a type of it's like therapeutic.
Yeah.
To just like be in the wild and just like
That's the way we feel about it. And we wanted you to experience it.
we're very grateful. Thank you.
Eddie, what did you think?
Oh yeah, Eddie. Go over there, Eddie.
Oh,
Be
he
on
was
camera
afraid.
angle, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe the traumatic.
Let's hear it for Eddie, guys. He survived Yellowstone.
I survived.
He survived.
We're gonna make a T-shirt. I survived.
He survived the teenagers.
All right, the teenagers.
What was your favorite memory?
Also, my favorite memory was going to down the beach or whatever, just down the lake. Or down the river, down the river. The river. No, down the river. No, down the river.
Yeah,
You know, but that was a very tough hike for me. Because I was out of breath. I told the kids, wait for me. I can't do it no more. I need to take a breath. And that's pretty much it. I mean, they had fun. We were there for like 30 minutes. Because it was, the waves. The current was pretty strong. So I was pretty scared because I don't know how to swim. So I mean, when I got in, I'm pretty sure the current was going to take me away from the kids. So I'm like, so I just sat there and watched them like.
You almost did lose Gio though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but other than that, man, I think that was my favorite memory. Just down that hike and then going back up.
Did you do any tough hikes?
That one.
That was a tough
The
hike.
river, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we had
That was the hardest one.
Wolf Den.
The wolf den one was so long and my feet hurt.
That was a good hike though.
It was a good hike.
Dying
It
out
was
there.
long.
That
It was
mountain was the
long.
hardest one.
I was dying out there, guys. I don't know about you. I was dying.
Yeah, for sure. So what they're talking about is during our cabin, we could see the river down from our cabins. It looked way closer than it actually was. And so at that day, actually was the day that I twisted my ankle. So I was like, guys, I can't go. Sorry. And so they were like messing with Eddie, like, Eddie, come on, like, hyping him up. And so Eddie was like, okay. And he was like, all right, let's go. And so we were trying to find the trail. No trail was found. They were like, yeah, that's the trail. I'm like, that's not a trail. And so that was, I think, the worst one because of how steep it was. Eddie came back. His nose was bleeding. That's when Brandon.
Wait, what?
That was the day that Brandon stepped on the cactus.
We lost
I think
like 5
Gio
people.
fell. The other Gio was like getting taken by the current, and I came back. And it was like the way that I can describe it is like soldiers coming back from war. They were like, they were so tired, and I was like, what happened? And they were like, yeah, that was the worst I think hike that these people went on. I heard it was nice, but I don't know. Okay, awesome. And that, well, you guys could go back to your seats. Thank you so much.
Good job, guys.
Okay, well, this kind of honestly is a wrap through our Yellowstone quest. But for my members, we will always have our sign that we will always know what it means, our little buffalo sign. So whenever we see each other, we're like, hey, buffalo sign. So we all know what it means, and that's because we're the ones that, went on this trip and experienced it. So it's bison.
Your bison shop.
Tatanka.
Yeah, this is okay. Well, we have our bison sign that just represents our experience at Yellowstone. Again, huge. Oh, you wanna do this one?
So before we get finished completely, though, at this time we would like to call up on the stage a couple of people: Alicia Pons, Peter Pons, Milton Tonga.
Who else is taking pictures?
No, we've never been on the
We
trip.
want to make sure you guys get our movie.
Terrific.
Milton was a part of helping, obviously, with the broadcasting program. He has all the technology we don't have, but we're so thankful for you guys for helping us. And of course, Alicia and Peter for even, selecting us to be able to go. Like I said, if you would have asked us, if we were ever going to go to Yellowstone, we probably would have looked at you funny because we don't know what that means. But now, we went to Yellowstone, guys. And that is all thanks to you guys. And again, Milton, thank you for all the hard work.
There are other groups that have gone on these trips, and this presentation is what we call phase 3. We want you to come back and do a project together and keep your bond. If maybe you didn't all know each other that well, and now you know each other better, and kind of keep that friendship going, and also just keep the experience longer. So that's why we require this phase 3. But not every group has done phase 3. They drop the ball, and if they drop the ball, their group can't go again. So because of this and what you've done here tonight, gotten people out and helping them, it means that the Boys and Girls Club at Clemente will probably be asked to send not you folks again, but another cohort of kids again. So it was important that you did it.
So talk up the underclassmen.
Yeah.
Show them the tape. Sell them on the idea, because I got the sense that it was a great experience, a life-changing experience.
And I'll put in one other plug. If you haven't heard about it yet, you will. That there is something called the Yellowstone Conservation Corps, which are kids, I might have this wrong, I think it's 18 to 21 or something like that, that can work for a month. You get paid in Yellowstone.
The park ranger mentioned that.
And that there are, I think, 44 kids, 22
22
in
for
July,
1
20
month,
and 22
then
in August.
22 in August.
And it's by lottery. It's national. Any kid can, any place in the U.S. can apply for this. But they've reserved 2 spots just for kids who've been on the Yellowstone Chicago program before. Now, if more than 2 apply, you're probably in. But if more than 2 apply, it's going to be a lottery between those. But if you're interested in that program, you should check the internet. And I think Katie will be letting you know about that, an application. So you get paid minimally, but you get your room and board, and it's a month of working.
And it's a great way to interview to become a park ranger or work, because you're going to be working with park rangers, building trails and repairing bridges.
Camping out a little bit.
Yeah, camping out. So it would be a pretty rigorous 1 month, but the national park is a great place to work. Great potential career.
Assuming they haven't cut the program. Got some problems with national.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. We're
Thank
really
you.
happy.
So again, Alicia and Peter and Milton are just a couple of people that we have here to thank. But obviously, I want to thank anyone that comes to mind. So like Abby, our tour guide, obviously. Jim, who gave us the amazing bear presentation. Taylor, who gave us our wolf presentation. And Holly, who picked us up from the airport. Honestly, every single person that we met at Yellowstone was super nice, super welcoming, and we had a great time. So we are forever grateful.
We do have another small gift for our Yellowstone members. So although this comes to an end, we hope that you all remember the time at Yellowstone, and we would like to call down our members to receive an award for all their hard work and dedication for making this trip unforgettable.
Yeah, Alicia, if you can help us give out these awards, this would be amazing.
Yeah, go for it. Make the buffalo sign.
Okay, so first up is Sebastian Soto.
Good memory, huh? You're welcome.
Daniel Lopez.
hope you had a good
It's
time.
about an hour and 30. Jamel Williams. Maya. Jaylani. And Rosebelly.
At the beginning, you said you liked the hiking. Did you like it?
No.
Thank you again. Thank you so much. Thank you all for coming again.
Group picture, one big
Okay,
group picture.
we'll take that over there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's do it by the. Yeah.
So we will take a group picture, and then our club members will be around if you want to ask more questions about the trip. And then we also printed out some more photos if you guys want to look at them.
And then can you just thank the online audience too?
Oh, how many people are there?
I don't know.
Well, for those joining us online, thank you so much for joining virtually. We hope you get a movie. We'll ship it out to Yellowstone. But I hope you guys enjoyed this event as much as we did.
Good job.